What is up, guys? Here's a video today, and today we are playing some Minecraft. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you a quick little build hack, that can really liven up one of your builds. So, grab some carpet. There we go. Place it like so. Like that. And then, actually, I think I may have inverted this. Now, I haven't done it on the most visible ground. So if I just change that to quartz real quick. And yes, I use slabs. I'm very cheap. There we go. Now let's just place these. Get rid of this. And this is a bit like if you've ever seen a film where someone has like when someone has a carpet, say like a bear or something, just doing this, and then placing the head, you've got like a zombie carpet. It cannot be placed on top of carpet, but what I do like to do is actually I like to grab some wool, if I could just find it ever, and then grab some green wool, and then do that. I think it looks a little bit better. It'll never be perfect, but this works, and I think it's pretty cool build. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Looks really good far away. Up close, as I say, it's not the best, but it's cool. So yeah, there's that. The next build hack is actually about the nether. So you can make really weird looking nether portals. I'm gonna try and make one. Not actually sure if it works. Yeah, see, this won't light. Although, what you can do is build a regular nether portal, but of that scale. Light it, make sure you got all that. Then what you can do, I'm gonna use deep slate. You don't have to use deep slate. But couple deep slate. Cover this. But yeah, cover any sign of obsidian. This now looks pretty cool. And then, what I like to do is, I quite like to make it look sort of abandoned, which is why we've used this. It gives it a little bit more of an abandoned-ish vibe. And then what you're gonna want to do is go here, grab some vines, and then this part is pretty annoying because it doesn't always work, but if you get it to work, it looks pretty cool. Just like this. Place that. And that makes it look sort of abandoned. Another little touch that you can add if you want it to look sort of abandoned is some cobwebs in the corners. Just like that. And I'm gonna place these and do that. Place. Then continue to break those. And then you got that. I actually quite like to add a little bit more vines all around it, really. I think sort of adds to the sort of idea that it's abandoned. And then what I think is a pretty cool touch is if you put some, just break randomly a little bit, place some crying obsidian, and then I like to go with stone, but really it can just be any block of your choice. What I think is a pretty cool touch is I'm trying to find like cracked stone maybe, or mossy stone as well. Looks pretty good. And then you place some of that around. This looks pretty cool. It's really coming together now. This looks pretty good. So yeah, I got that. And then what I think is pretty cool choice is just going to that, grabbing some cracked stone, and then just filling in the gaps so it looks a little bit ruined, a little bit vegetated. And it makes a ruined nether portal look a little bit more ruined. I think this looks pretty good. And from there, another pretty cool detail that I like to add is some it's like nether grass, or I'll need to find it. Yeah, nether sprouts. And just place some of those around to give it a sort of supernatural type look. Make it look like the crying obsidian is polluting the grass. And then I think amethyst is a pretty cool step. It doesn't have to be amethyst. You don't even have to do this step if you want. I just think it adds to the nether vibe a little bit. And place some of that around. And then we've got a pretty cool ruined nether portal. So yeah, this is pretty cool. And then I also quite like to add a little bit of cobbled deep slate along the floor as well. I think it's pretty cool. And that is how to upgrade your ruined nether portals in Minecraft. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that bell below if you want to be notified whenever I make a new video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and it helps out a ton. And I hope you enjoyed. I also hope to see you next one. For now, bye bye. See ya.